Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Har-Ber Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Har-Ber Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Har-Ber Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
With basketball season beginning, we decided to take a look at just what the fans can expect out of this year's Wildcats, with new additions to both the girls and the guys teams.
We got a lot of young guys. Conference play is a lot different than preseason play and stuff like that, so I'm trying to talk them through that, let them know what's going to be different, how we're going to guard different, things like that. It's a lot more strategy involved in conference. It's just a different environment, so I feel like my job is to let the players know that haven't played in conference yet what it's like, and to just get them ready to play.
Being in the program for over 3 years now, and the only returning varsity senior, Cole Bishop has a lot of pressure on his shoulders to not only perform, but to be a leader on a team that needs it the most.
Cole's been here for 3 years. He sort of knows how it works. To be a leader, you got to be different. You got to be consistent, and you got to come out here every day. And everybody's got to know that you're giving all. And and Cole does that. So we're playing. We got a new team, guys. A couple that came in. Then the rest of them are either on the JV or they were in our junior highs last year.
Transferring from Valley Springs, a junior, Lawson Jenkins will be the Cats' go-to scorer this season. On the other hand, Lawson's mom, Kimberly Jenkins, comes from Valley Springs as well, and last spring was hired as a Lady Wildcat head basketball coach.
Well, when we got the job in May, we kind of just, had a little bit of disjointedness as far as everybody kind of, not knowing what was going on within the program, and just, anytime you turn over a new coach and a whole new staff, there's just some growing pains. Well, I think our seniors, just every single one of them's huge in our program right now, of us coming in and having a great first year and them accepting the things that we're trying to do within our program. And so just trying to put our system in and go with the one team hashtag of trying to get everybody to be on the same page and move the same direction is stuff that we're still working on, but I think we're getting better at for sure.
Along with the hire of Jenkins, many players surrounding the team have begun to fit in and develop a love for their new coach.
She's so nice, and it's been like a breath of fresh air and like a real weight off my shoulders having her as a coach this year. Being a leader on this team is kind of a big responsibility. Just having a positive energy and just being contagious is the best way for me to be a leader, helping others feel confident in themselves. And we have a great assistant coach, Coach Spencer, who is always there for us and cheering us on every day. And just like how we all love each other and we're like one team as our motto for the year, and I really think that we have been fulfilling that.
For the Lady Wildcats as well as the boys team, it will be a tough year as always playing the 6A West. But don't be surprised if either one of these teams make a deep run into the playoffs come this March. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell.
On the counter, finds a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot good! Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown Har-Ber Wildcats!
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness and pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Springdale Today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards. and member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today, your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. You got to have a why. You got to have a reason for why you do what you do. What's your why? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you put on that jersey? Why do you go out and practice? Why? What's your motive? Why do you do what you do? And that's so important. You get to a point where you start living certain things, you ain't got to say it. You ain't got to be a walking billboard, right? People will know who you are, not by what you say or claim you are, but they'll know who you are by your spirit. Said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. I ain't about to miss this opportunity. I'm about to give everything I got.
Times are changing. Back to him, he spots up for 3 on the way, good! Cannon, foul and 1. Smith put back good and 1. Har-Ber looks to push inside to Nelson, shot off the glass, good. Kicks it in the corner to Buchanan, 3 on the way, and he answers.
For this life I cannot change. Hidden hills, deep off in the main. M&M's, sweet like candy cane, yeah. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang, yeah. Yeah, but this life I cannot change, yeah. Hidden hills, deep off in the main, yeah. M&M's, sweet like candy cane, yeah. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang, yeah.
Garrett gets it off to Bishop. 3 on the way, good! Almost lost it again, off of her foot, and it's Har-Ber basketball. On the other end, going to take a 3 and knocks it down.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together. One team.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bentonville West High School, host of the 6A Arkansas State Basketball Tournament in cooperation with the Arkansas Activities Association. We ask that everyone look around our facility and make yourself familiar with all the exits in the case of an emergency. All Arkansas Activities Association policies, practices, and procedures will govern today's next matchup of the boys division. Will feature the Central 5 seed Cabot Panthers and the West 4 seed Har-Ber Wildcats. Cabot will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and the Panthers are coached by Chris Meskey. Assistants are Nathan Brown. Har-Ber will be the home team on the scoreboard. The Wildcats are coached by Scott Boland, and his assistant is Jonathan Bullington. And now the starting lineups. First for Cabot. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 1, Jordan Rainey. For Har-Ber, at guard, a 5'11" junior, number 13, Nick Buchanan. For Cabot, at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Jackson Muse. And for Har-Ber, at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 14, Cole Bishop. For Cabot, at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 4, Seth Vance. And for Har-Ber, at forward, a 6'5" junior, number 23, Lawson Jenkins. For Cabot, at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 23, Jacob Hudson. For Har-Ber, at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Jacob Howard. For Cabot, at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 50, Weston Vaught. And for Har-Ber, at forward, a 6'7" sophomore, number 55, Elijah Woodard. Referees are Colby Burnett, Ryan Dennis, and Anthony Toney.
Good evening, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats, and riding with me, a little special guest from the other side of the tracks, Zach Arns.
How are you? It's good to see you. Glad to be back at the 6A West tournament. Glad it's in Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, that's for sure. Absolutely. Beautiful stadium here.
Yeah, this is one of the newest arenas really in the state. It's a great venue. A lot of seating available, a lot of seating up in the upper level where we are, and it's just good to be playing basketball at this time of the year.
So Cats on the court, and we are at tip-off. Jenkins with the tip-off, handed off to Bishop. Over to Buchanan. Buchanan bringing it across midcourt, and the offense will get set up. Jenkins up for three. He's a little on the money. Beautiful
That's the way you
shot.
want to start a game. This Cabot team, 19-8 overall. They are a really good basketball team. They're going to play at a slower pace than I think Har-Ber's used to. Har-Ber, the second leading scorer in the 6A West. Cabot's going to try and slow it down, keep the game in the low 50s.
So on the line inside the paint, up for the shot. Good, nice and easy. 2 points for Cabot.
This Cabot basketball team won the state tournament a couple of years ago. It's not a school you think of as a basketball school, but they're rapidly becoming it. Lots of good athletes, lots of depth on this team. They're going to, like I said, they're going to run a lot of guys at the Wildcats this afternoon.
Here's Buchanan. Buchanan takes the inbound pass. He's at the top of the key. Offense gets set up. There's Jenkins at the bottom of your screen. Back to Buchanan. Buchanan pulls for the three. It's a little long. Rebound goes to Cabot. Cabot brings the ball across midcourt. Sets up the offense. Charge there on Cabot.
I think we've got a pretty good idea of what Cabot wants to do, which is drop it down low to Henseline and let him see what he can do underneath. For Har-Ber, I mean, you got the top two scorers in the 6A West, and Jenkins and Buchanan. And I got a feeling that based on the lineup we saw come out, that those are going to be the guys who are taking the majority of the shots.
Speaking of which, here comes Buchanan. He's going to bring the ball across midcourt, gets the offense set up, passes it off. Overpass to Woodard. That's going to go out of bounds. Cabot will get the ball back. 6 minutes, 42 on the clock, first period. Comes Cabot. Cabot with the inbound. Everybody's man up here on defense.
This Cabot bunch, 7-7 in conference, playing a very tough conference. Conference with Bryant, Conway, North Little Rock, the defending state champions. They went 500 in conference, 19-8 overall. Well, that means you're 12-1 in non-conference play, and that's a pretty good deal.
So Lambert down onto the inside, passes it back out. Lambert again, top of the key, 6 minutes on the clock. Inside layup, no good. Bishop is going to get the rebound, but he's going to drop it out of bounds as he trips over a Cabot player.
I think you see Cabot trying to slow that pace down a little bit. When they won the state title a couple of years ago, they had Jared Barnes, who wound up playing wide receiver at the University of Arkansas. They were a little bit more up and down. This bunch is they're a half-court basketball team. They're going to try and drop it to Henseline and see what they can get on the blocks.
Buchanan on the defense there. Straight up on Lambert. Lambert trying to feed on the inside, goes up. He's going to get fouled going up, and that is going to go against Woodard.
High pick and roll. You know, if your defender sags off, you go. If he comes to you, you drop it off, and chose to go, draws the foul. And you know, you're seeing a lot of Elijah Woodard late half of the season for Har-Ber starting to get more minutes.
Right.
He started to get more minutes when he played against us a couple of weeks ago, and he certainly continued that trend. He's big body, something you don't get a lot at this level.
Yeah, I like seeing Howard and Woodard in on offense there. Big guys up in the middle. So still 3-2 here. First period, 5:42 to go. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. Bishop up for the three, is short off the iron. Cabot's going to get the rebound on that. Brings it down. It's 5-on-4 as Buchanan catches up. Again off the glass. He's going to get fouled. And the bucket. Looks like it's going against Woodard again.
Oh, Bishop for the first.
So Bishop picks up his first foul. He's scoreless so far tonight. Cats get the rebound. Here comes Buchanan and the Wildcats. Cross midcourt on the offense. Sets the offense up. Off the glass, too strong. Buchanan back on the ball. All hustle there.
Key for this Wildcat offense is the drive of Nick Buchanan. Everything, you know, if he can break a defense down and dish the ball off, then you've got Jenkins roaming around the three-point line like here. They're going to call a whistle and a foul. It's 3 shots upcoming.
Yep. That's the last Wildcat you want to put on the free throw line. Jenkins, very disciplined basketball player. Comes from a basketball family. Obviously, his mom, head coach of the Lady Wildcats.
Challenged her to a three-point contest. Bad idea.
Yeah, not good.
Lost that one badly.
It's almost like challenging you to a buffet eating contest.
There it is.
And
the
it
first
starts.
salvo of the afternoon. Here we go. I'm just glad to be here, and whoever thought of putting us together,
that's crazy.
You really got to question.
They obviously have never heard the broadcast before.
You start questioning judgment.
That shot is good. So Jenkins with 4 points so far. Good. And third shot's in for
You get
Jenkins.
2 out of 3. Things are good. Jenkins 5 points to start the ball game off, and three-point shooting, that's a number we're going to have to keep an eye on. See how they, it's obviously the key to the ball game for Har-Ber. 3-point percentage.
So down deep inside, trying to get a little room.
They're playing a little matchup zone here. Every time Henseline gets the ball, you get the double team.
Yep. I like that defense. Cabot with the ball, crosses up to the top of your screen, trying to get some room.
Good
and
pick.
Buchanan,
oh, that's a late whistle.
Yeah, I think that's on Woodard.
You always worry when you get, in the first rounds of these games, because you've got officials coming from all different parts of the state. These guys are not necessarily from Northwest Arkansas or Central Arkansas, for that matter. And you wonder how the games are going to be played, because the Central Arkansas game is played a lot differently than it is up here in Northwest Arkansas. A lot more physical down there. So you kind of worry, wait for the guys to kind of get settled in and see how they play.
So Cabot will throw the ball in. 4:24 on the clock. First period here at Wolverina.
That's what I've affectionately named this building. It hasn't quite caught on yet.
I think it's just around the corner.
The Wolverina is a terrific name.
So Howard picks up his first foul.
Cairo Rudolph is checked in for Cabot. He's inbounding.
Number 3 for Cabot with the ball. It's Lambert. He's going to foul against
he pushed
Buchanan.
Off.
So Jenkins will inbound for the Cats. 4:18 on the clock, first period. 5-4. Cats in the lead by 1. Buchanan and the Cats come across midcourt. Sets the offense up. Jenkins, quick 3, short. Rebound Cabot.
This is a 4-5 matchup.
Around they go, trying to find that soft spot. But they're really trying to get the three here.
Winner of this game gets the overall #1 Bryant.
That shot is rebounded by Cabot. Shot is off. That is going to be a jump ball.
Roberts is he's a three-point threat from just about anywhere. Watched some film on him this morning. He can shoot the basketball a little bit. Har-Ber's got to be very aware of where he is.
So inbound around the horn they go.
There it is.
Top of the key, 3-point up. It is good.
They're going to have to locate him. He can shoot the basketball.
Almost on key.
Makes you think I actually did some studying this morning.
Yeah. Surprised you're out of bed before noon. Pironi down to Bishop, down to Jenkins at the bottom of your screen. Pironi at the top of the key. He's going to test inside there. Back off to Jenkins to Buchanan. Buchanan's at the bend. He's going to rotate to the top of the key. Feeds inside, off the glass, good for two.
I think that's what you expect is the drive. You know, if he's not going to, if the dish is the first option, go ahead and take it to the rack, the second option. Got his first points in the ball game.
3-point shot up, in and out, no good. There is Pironi for the rebound. That's going to go against Lambert, I believe.
It's going to go on Muse. That's two. That's a big foul. I mean, he's the guy that everything flows through. Jenkins will hand to Buchanan. 2:18 to go. First quarter. 7-7 our score. This is Pironi on the wing to Jenkins. Top of the key. He'll pull up at the elbow. Shots on the way and good. Logan Jenkins now has got 7. As we come across the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Cats by 2. This is Muse with the basketball. We're to Rudolph on the wing. Rudolph going to dribble to the center. Tries the backdoor cut. Henseline off the glass, can't get it to go. Gets its own rebound, shot up and good. We're knotted up at 9, 1:45 to go in the quarter. Buchanan will come across the timeline. Donald Tucker will join us back here at the broadcast in a second. Here's Nick on the drive. Corner, Bishop, three-pointer's good.
So here, 12-9. Cats still in the lead by 3. Cabot has the ball with 1:27 to go in the first period. Off the glass, Howard denying the shot, knocking it out of bounds. Cabot with the throw in. Here comes McRae, out Howard. It's been a little while since McRae's been on the court after his injury there. McRae on the steal. He's going to take it all by himself. Off the glass, too strong. Buchanan there. And they're going to lose the rebound. Cabot will get it back. 1:13 on the clock. Loses the pass. That goes out of bounds. Cats get it back.
Now, this Cabot team's normally really efficient. Har-Ber's doing a nice job disrupting their flow a little bit. And in games like this, when you're seeing an unfamiliar opponent, an opponent you haven't seen, that can pay dividends down the line. You know, with missed opportunities.
Well, it seems like Cabot is struggling if they're trying to play Wildcat basketball, right? It's fast-paced, it's full throttle. And it seems like that's kind of where they're dropping the ball, so to speak, to use the pun.
Tadarian Rogers and Zach Bates. Tadarian Rogers led the 6A in rushing this year, or the 6A Central, I should say, in rushing.
There's McRae. Back to Buchanan. Buchanan had to come back for the pass. 50 seconds on the clock, first period here. It's 12-9, Cats in the lead by 3. McRae, top of the key, down to Pironi on the inside to Jenkins. Back over here to Bishop, inside to McRae, back out to Buchanan for 3. Short, but there's Pironi. He's going to lose the handle on it. Cabot gets it back. High off the glass, Cabot scores. 23 seconds to go. Buchanan, 1-point lead to Cats. Buchanan will slow it down. We're at the 13-second mark.
Yeah, hold for the last shot here. You see a lot of coaches do this. Slow it down, hold for the last shot.
5 seconds.
That's why you do it.
Foul going up. 1.6 seconds left to go first period. Buchanan at the line.
Hasn't really gotten going offensively. He's missed a couple of shots, just 2 points here in the quarter, but Nick's one of those guys who can put 6 on the board real fast for you.
In and out. Second shot is up, and it is good. Back to 2 points, 1.5 left to go, and that is the end of the first period. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Wildcat basketball on the Wildcat Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Springdale today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards, and member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today, your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
Welcome back. Wolverina, Centerton, Arkansas. It has a nice ring to it.
It just rolls off the tongue, the Wolverina in Centerton.
I really like it.
I have proposed this to the athletics director, Scott Passmore. He didn't get back to me on that.
Yeah. Well, I thought he just walked away from you because it was a face-to-face meeting.
I like to call it he didn't get back to me on that.
Buchanan with the Cats set up for the second period tonight. Pironi at the bottom of the screen, it looks like.
They're calling an offensive foul underneath on Cole Bishop. It's funny, they're calling it a little tight underneath, and then they'll let some things go, and you just got to feel it out. You don't know where these chances are. You haven't seen these refs before. You just got to figure out how they call it.
13-11, Cats in the lead by 2. Cabot has the ball, top of the key. Feeds on the inside, loses that, it goes out of bounds. Cats get it back.
It's good defense there on that backdoor cut. I mean, they had it set up. Everybody kind of held their position, and you force the turnover.
So Jenkins into Buchanan. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. And there's Bishop up for 3 from the rafters. Nothing but net. That was a great shot.
That was a teardrop. That one came down with snow on it.
Yes, it did.
But it was pure. Har-Ber's got their largest lead of the afternoon.
So Cabot again with the ball. Around the top, coming in the baseline, kicks it back out to the top of the key for 3. It's going to be short. And they get the rebound back. All the way to the top. Feeds on the inside. It's going to touch off the glass. That's a great layup.
Yeah, it's the player making a play. Hard to defend those ones.
And here comes Buchanan. Buchanan and the Wildcats are on offense, coming down with 6:40 to go in the second period. Buchanan with the head nod, picks up 2 off the glass.
And he's starting to get that flow. You know, I told you can put 6 on you real quick.
Yeah.
He's got 5 points total, and here he comes. You just wonder who that third scorer is going to be. If they can get that third score, they could be a thorn in somebody's side, especially these really good teams next round and the round after.
3-point shot is up. That is good. That's Vance for Cabot.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of guys that play basically the same position, play the same role, and they're just interchangeable, and you ride the hot hand.
Pironi down to Jenkins. Jenkins at the bottom of the screen. He's at the bend. Inside, throws it over the top to Bishop, to Buchanan, back to McRae underneath. That shot is knocked out of his hands.
That was a good look from Nick. Just got to go up a little stronger and finish it.
So Cabot with the ball, brings the ball down across midcourt. 5:47 to go in the second period. Down at the bottom. Rotating across the top of your screen in the corner for three.
Well, that's Vance again. So back-to-back threes, and Cabot takes the lead by one.
Basically, the defensive scheme is put two on Vance and then hope for the best on everybody else. Buchanan, Pironi to Jenkins. Jenkins at the top. He's in the corner. Down to Buchanan again. He's going to be at the bottom there. He's going to drive it inside.
I thought he was going to get the N1 on that.
So he picks up two off the glass. Buchanan with 7 points so far tonight. He is the leading scorer for the Cats. Bishop in second with 6. Or excuse me, there's Jenkins.
Yep.
Jenkins tied for first, and then for second is Bishop.
That's good play right there. They've set that up a couple times on either side of the floor. That time they cleared everybody out and run the backdoor cut. Got to be aware. They're a team that likes to do that, especially along the baseline.
Jenkins up for three. That is off. Cabot gets the rebound. Pironi defending. Going to go against Jenkins. Jenkins picks up his first foul. He's got 7 points.
Henseline and Rudolph are going to check back in for Cabot. That size coming back on the floor.
So here comes Seawood and Bockelman for the Cats.
Yeah, I think Coach Meske from Cabot recognizes he's at a bit of a disadvantage along that front line when Har-Ber goes big.
Vance again. Reverses underneath. That's a great shot. 2 points.
That's 8 in a row for him. You're going to have to find an answer for him pretty quick.
Pironi down to Buchanan. Buchanan is he's going to do a little base slide. Up for the shot. Is short. No good. And saves it out of bounds. There's Seawood. Seawood on the inside on the paint, off the glass, no good.
Yes, they got him with the shoulder. I don't know what the word is for Nick, but I mean slippery. I mean he is just hard to get in front of.
It's like a wet bar of soap in the shower.
Yeah. Let you have that one.
Elusive, I think is the term we're looking for. Seawood at the line. Seawood scoreless so far tonight. Short on that shot, rebound Cabot.
They get a feeling free throw shooting or lack thereof may become an issue for either team down the stretch.
So it's going to be a foul against the Cats. Bockelman picks up his first foul. He's scoreless so far tonight, but that is going to send Vance to the line.
Cabot's now in the bonus.
Vance with 8 points, make that 9. He's got 2 fouls on him. Two shots, 2 goals. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go, second period. I'm Donald Tucker, he's Zach Arns, and we are at Wolverina in Centerton, Arkansas, where the Cats are in a fight with Cabot. Coach Boland's going to call a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with him. You're watching Wildcat Basketball on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome back, Wolverina, Centerton, Arkansas, home of the Bentonville West Wolverines. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. We got the Wildcats against Cabot. This is Howard. Howard to Jenkins for the three. Up and out. No good. Cabot gets the rebound. That's Vance with the ball.
The last 3 minutes of the half, always something coaches worry about at times. You know, you put a good run on somebody, you can put some distance between you. If you're on the other side of it, things not so good. But you can tell right out of the timeout, Coach Boland draws up a play for Logan Jenkins, trying to get him started. He hadn't scored since the first quarter.
So Buchanan on Vance. That's a change right there. I like that matchup. Vance at the top.
There's Henseline again. He's a big body in there.
So 22-25, Cats trail by 3. Jenkins with the ball, looking for some help inside. Bockelman at the bottom of your screen, feeds on the inside. And Vance is going to get his 3rd foul.
That's a big development here with 2:25 to go in the half. I mean, your leading scorer, the guy who's been certainly the hot hand for Cabot, picks up the 3rd foul. He's going to have to sit.
So at the line is Seawood for the Cats. Seawood is scoreless so far tonight. Picks up a shot. Two for two for Seawood. 2:23 to go. Second period, 22-27. Cats down.
There's that backdoor cut again. Run right along the baseline. Steps out of bounds. Good defense.
So Buchanan will throw in for the Cats. Coming inbound is Bishop for Seawood. Seawood doing a good job, contributing a couple points in his game time. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go, second period. Jenkins will bring the ball across midcourt for the Wildcats. That's up the offense. Here's Buchanan. Fresh from the concession stand. Looked like he flew in from the top floor. Jenkins.
Good drop.
Off the glass, good touch for 2 for Howard.
Good look. Could have taken the shot. Pass to a teammate for an easier one.
27-24, Cats down by 3. 1:40 to go in the second period. Cabot has the ball. Feeds it off. Rotates inside. Here comes the shuffle back out to Jenkins. That's just a hustle play right there.
Yeah.
Good job on defense for Cabot, and they're going to make 2 points out of it.
Rogers has made a couple of those for Cabot, kept the ball alive.
There's Bishop for 3, and it's good. Another teardrop shot. 9 points for him. He's carrying 2 fouls. 27-29. Cats trail by 2. Skyhook up. It's good.
It's Jordan Rainey. His first 2 in the ball game.
Pironi down to Buchanan. Buchanan at the bottom of the screen. 50 seconds to go. Jenkins at the top. Bishop to Buchanan. Buchanan's at the top of the screen, pulls up for 3, and it's good. Down by 1 with 35 seconds to go.
Went down after the shot, too. Thought Nick thought he should get the extra one. He got a good one here.
Yeah. Look at the student section here for Wildcats. Cabot with the ball, top of your screen, pitches to the middle, bound them to the bottom. 10 seconds to go, looking for that last shot of the half. Pironi on defense, kicking it out. And there's Pironi on the steal, and that is going to take us into the halftime. 30-31 here at Wolverina. Wildcats trail by 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the second half of Wildcat basketball coming at you right after this.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. we do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's, hometown fresh.
In his second year in the program, Nick Buchanan has quickly become one of the Wildcats' most devoted leaders. And this year, with almost a whole new team, will look to lead his Cats back to the state semifinals.
You know, this year his role's completely changed. I think he's the top point guard in the league. I hadn't seen anybody yet guard him. When he starts going downhill, he's pretty hard to guard. Well, I think that the thing that we need him to bring is his leadership and him helping the young guys get through their first year. He's been there. He's struggled. He had success, so he knows what that's about. He's just a very highly competitive dude, and at the end of the day, he's going to do what it takes to win. He's going to get it to who he needs to get it to, or whatever he feels like needs to be done. He's very court savvy. And I'm glad he's on our team.
After playing his first season of high school football this past fall, Nick Buchanan has used the weightlifting as a way to get stronger for this basketball season.
Playing football, it really helped me in both basketball and just athletically. Really beefed me up, get ready. Last year I was more one of the quiet players, just trying to get in my minutes, just do what I needed to do for the team. This year, leading this team is we're really young. And obviously, when you're young, you're going to have to learn some things, and you're going to have to deal with losing a couple times, and we have this year, and that's what really helped us and really motivated us to keep going.
The Wildcats have used their 3 conference losses this season as a way to learn from their mistakes and better themselves. One student at Har-Ber took notice of Buchanan's leadership this season.
With there not being as many seniors this year, I feel like Nick's stepped up as one of the leaders. I feel like him and Lawson are kind of sharing that role. He's obviously driving to the paint a lot more. I feel like his strength has helped him finish at the rim. He's really quick, and so I feel like if we ever need a basket, just Nick driving to the paint, a lot of times he finishes and gets some hard finishes too. He's got some good layups, and so I feel like with that, it really helps us if we're needing a basket or if there's not many big men down low.
Although a tough loss tonight here at Rogers, Nick Buchanan and the Wildcats will continue to work hard and look to upset the Fayetteville Bulldogs this Friday night. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Same. Would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Come
see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our at best.
Hey, Nick, catch.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like some... Ow! Red, yellow card. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Dawn Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Wanted to give a quick shout out here to Miss Debbie Davis's midterm class. Caden Bohannon there, I know in the class there listening. We appreciate your guys' support. Zach Arns with me here. Zach, recap the first half there. What'd you see?
Well, I think if you're Har-Ber, you can't ask for a better first half. I mean, you're 1 point down to a team that went 19-8 in a very rugged conference. You played toe-to-toe with them. You stood in the middle of the ring. You threw as many haymakers as you took.
Right.
Now, here's the, as we were talking during the break, here's the thing. You're going to have to find a third scoring option for Buchanan and Jenkins. You have to. Now, that Cole Bishop had 6 in the first half. That might be the third scoring option, but I think that's going to be the point of emphasis for Cabot here in the second half, is to slow down Jenkins and Buchanan. Har-Ber's got to be able to find a third guy to add some points. You got 16 minutes to go. I mean, you're in the ball game. I don't think you can ask for any more if you're Coach Bolin, if you're any of his assistants players. I mean, you're in the ball game. This was a team. I mean, if you looked at it on paper, Cabot should be up by 20 right now.
Right.
But funny things happen in tournament games. You're in the game. You're playing really, really well. You're shooting well from the outside, which is going to help. But you got to find a little bit of a inside presence and a third scoring option.
So Cats there warming up. Looks like they're trying to get the scoreboard set up. Had a reboot there. We're back to zeros on the clock.
It's never a good sign when you're you're in your second game at a tournament and the scoreboard's already going out.
Thanks for a long week.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those times. But I think when just looking here at the Cabot lineup as they're coming out, looks like they're going to put some 3-point guys on there, 2 big bodies and 3 perimeter players. So I would expect, and they did this a little bit in the first half. I would expect Cabot to go to a matchup zone, try and keep Buchanan from driving, because everything Har-Ber does is based off Nick Buchanan driving the basketball, neither dishing or scoring. And I think that's probably what they talked about was, hey, we knew he was going to do this. Now we got to try and shut it down. And the question is, can you? And to this point, I mean, we're 20-something games into this. Hey, look, it's Coach DeBusk. How are you, sir?
We going to eat
Question is, who's paying?
Yeah, Coach DeBusk is paying. So here we go, second half here in Wolverina, Centerton, Arkansas. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns, and that was Coach Dennis DeBusk. 47 years
amazing
in education and retiring this year.
You were in your 3rd year of college when he started.
A 6th year of high school.
Yep.
Off the glass, good for 2. Here come the Cats. 7:34 on the clock. This is Jenkins. Jenkins on the top of the screen. Down to Buchanan. Buchanan sets up. Slowing it down a little bit. Down to Jenkins again at the bottom. He's at the bend. Over to Woodard. Woodard to Buchanan again. Down in the quarter to Jenkins. Jenkins at the bottom of your screen. Jenkins can pull it up from there and shoot. But really, to Zach's point there, I'd like to get the shot or the ball over to Bishop and let him start raining some teardrops.
Yeah, you can see they've gone to this matchup zone. It's confused them a little bit. They've reset their offense, and this is what we talked about, was the drive. I'm going to get a whistle and a foul. I'm going to call it against, I think it's going on, no, I'm not sure who they're going to whistle that one on.
Well, it's going to go against the Cats. So Cabot will have the ball. They'll throw it in. Setting up on the offense. It's Vance. Vance back in, obviously. Top of the key.
Hit 10 points, but we've talked about it before. 3 fouls, for their leading scorer, and nearly knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by
Cabot.
Cabot. So good defensive stand. And they're going to get the basketball back with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie.
So here comes Jenkins. Jenkins going to flip it over to Buchanan. He'll bring it across midcourt. 30-33. Cats trail by 3. Jenkins rotates to the top of the key. There is Bishop for 3. It's off. Out of bounds. And I believe that's Cats. Cats ball.
Tadarius Rogers is going to come back in. He caused some problems on the dribble drive there in the first half.
Buchanan up for 3. In and out, no good. There is Jenkins on the rebound. Jenkins back underneath, too strong. And it's just a mess underneath the basket. So number 50 for Cabot is going to pick up the foul. That's Vaught.
He's their he's their banger. Henseline and Rogers underneath. I mean, those are the guys. And, you get one of them in trouble, that whole thing starts to collapse on itself because you suddenly are at a major disadvantage height-wise.
Jenkins off the glass for 2. Good touch. That's his first scores for tonight. That's a little unusual for
First
Jenkins.
one since the first quarter. He's got 9 in the game. They haven't reset the board yet.
Yeah. Cabot sets up. Bottom on a fast pitch. Number 1, Rainey's going to pitch it over to Vance. Vance going to slow it down here, trying to set the offense, looking for the pick. Pulls the 3.
Short.
Way short.
I think Jenkins got a piece of it, and they're going to say no.
So that will turn the ball over to the Cats. Here's Buchanan to Jenkins. We got 5:25 to go. Third period, it's 32-33. Cats by 1. Trail by 1.
This is where you start to wonder if tournament experience starts to weigh in the favor of Cabot. So far, it hasn't mattered. Har-Ber's done pretty much what they want. Nick's going to go 1-on-3.
There's Jenkins. Jenkins drives the lane. He's up off the glass, too soft, but he's fouled going up. So Vaught will pick up another foul. Tonight, that's 2 so far, 2 in a row for him. Jenkins' shot is good.
Braden Roberts, is going to check in. He's the 3-point guy.
So Jenkins at the line for a second shot. Cats down by 1, 5:06 to go. I'm Donald Tucker, he's Zach Arns. This tall drink of water next to me is Nick Luttrell.
You mean tall in an ironic fashion?
Yeah, in a sarcastic fashion.
I gotcha.
Cabot with the ball, passes it down. Bottom
Jumbo
of the
shrimp
screen.
thing.
Biggie Smalls thing. Pass is quick, top of the key, looking for 3. It is short. There's Buchanan on the rebound. And here come the Wildcats on the gas pedal.
Nick, a little out of control coming down. I think if he put up the shot, he probably would have been okay. But the pass, I mean, it just took a long time.
Right. Yeah, that's Buchanan, full tilt.
Boogie?
Yeah, full tilt boogie. 33-33, 4:33 on the clock. Got a lot of 33s here. Around the back, nothing going. The gate shut there. Back to the top of the key for Vance. Rainey back at the top of the key. He's going to go against Bishop. Bishop defending. 3-point shot up. It is good.
And you don't expect your bigs to step out and hit the 3 ball.
Oh, Hudson. That was going to go out of bounds. Cats still get it back. Pironi down to Jenkins. Underneath 4 minutes here, third period.
It's a good move.
Open,
really good move.
Inside the lane, Jenkins takes advantage, gets 2. Great shot there of the student section for the Wildcats. Cats travel very heavy to tournaments. Big support there at Har-Ber High School, and today is no different. 3-point shot up, no good. And here come the Cats on the rebound. That's Jenkins at the bottom, spreading them out. One-on-one on the turnaround, loses the handle on it. Vance down the bottom, tipped out of bounds. Oh, almost out of bounds. Good recovery. Foul going up. That's going to go against Howard.
Yeah, the game's gotten a little up and down lately. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of up and down play, and the refs letting some of it go.
In and out, no good on the shot. A little bit to your point, though, this is kind of out of Cabot's game plan, right?
A little bit, yeah.
A little fast for them.
This isn't what they're a half-court team by nature. They like to play defense, slow you down. I think the closer this thing gets to 60, the better the odds are for Har-Ber. Har-Ber averages about 60 a game. Cabot just about 53.
Buchanan and the Cats. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with him. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. We're watching Wildcat basketball on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner.
Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats, riding shotgun, as he does when the judge okays it. Zach Arns.
Yeah, on special occasions and days ending in Y.
Jenkins with the ball for the Cats. Loses the handle on it, but Buchanan finds it. Buchanan's going to race around the bottom side, pulls up for two off the glass, no good. Out of bounds for the Cats.
Turnovers here in the second half starting to play a part here for both teams, really. Coaches will harp on shot selection and offensive efficiency, and right now the teams are kind of in no man's land as far as that goes, but I'd look for both teams to sort of get into their rhythm. That's a good bounce pass to Hensel line and a great steal.
Pironi on the steal doing a good job down to Buchanan. Buchanan on the gas. You're going to be hard-pressed to keep up with him. Too short off the glass. And there goes Cabot on the rebound. 2:30 to go. Cats down by one, 35-36. Third period here. Wolverina. I'm going to start using that from now on.
Just give me credit.
Every time I say it, you get a quarter.
Thank you.
Cabot with the ball, pulls up for three. It's short. I don't even believe it hit anything. Pironi on the rebound. Buchanan down to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring the ball down across midcourt. Down at the bottom of your screen, and he's going to get bumped. That's number two, Rudolph.
I'm surprised a little bit that we haven't seen more physical play out of Cabot. The Central is such a tough conference top to bottom that you just sort of expect them to be more physical. And really, I mean, Har-Ber's done a nice job keeping them out of their game plan.
So Bishop down to Buchanan. Buchanan's at the top of your screen. He's going to go off the glass. That shot is deflected, no good. Cabot gets the rebound. They'll bring the ball down and set the offense up. Set up there at the top of the key. Cabot has the ball down at the bottom, pulls up for three. That shot is off, no good, but there's the rebound. Jenkins is going to pick up the foul there.
Yeah, that's one of those situations you're beat. You got to stay anchored to the floor. Just make the shot as difficult as you can. Don't get the and one.
That shot is up. It is good. And that is going to give Cabot the 4-point lead with 1:30 to go. Jenkins looking for the three. Pironi down to the bottom to Bishop. Bishop back over to Jenkins at the top of the key. Steps inside, pulls up for the jumper. In and out, no good. Cabot gets the rebound, and they're going to come down court with 1:10 on the clock.
Har-Ber's going to have to start to value the basketball here. Possessions are going to start to get tight as we get into the fourth quarter.
Cabot with the ball around the horn they go. Basically just playing hot potato at this point.
Well, they're in no hurry to shoot. They're going to take as much time off of this as they can.
Jenkins again, I believe, is going to pick that one up.
That's a tough call, especially when you got bodies flying around underneath.
It's 2 in a row for Jenkins. Second shot, 2 for 2 is good. 43 seconds to go, third period. 41-35. Cats trail by 6.
There's no reason to rush. I mean, you're holding for the last shot anyway. It doesn't have to be a 3. Make sure you get points on this trip. That's got to be the message from Coach Mullen. Get points on this trip. Let's take it to the fourth quarter.
Top of the key. You can't say that real fast 3 times. Pironi, Jenkins. Jenkins down to Buchanan at the bottom. He's at the bend. He's going to back it up a little bit. Reset on the offense. 13 seconds to go.
Start this possession with about 9 seconds here.
Pulls up for 3. No good. And that is going to end the third period here at Wolverina. 35-41. Cats trail by 6. Wildcat basketball, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
He has no herniation in the brainstem.
There's no brain function.
Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Har-Ber Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Har-Ber Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Har-Ber Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. 8 minutes to go on the ball game. It's been a great game. It seems like a little bit of a distance between the two have started to develop. What's the secret here? What do the Cats need to do to stay in this game?
I think you got to start to value each possession. Quick shots are not what you want. Open shots are what you're looking for. And, the possession here to end the third quarter, not a fan of launching a 3 when you've got Nick on the possible drive that can get you a shot from closer range.
Right.
I've never liked that where you're backing out and you're throwing up a 3-pointer at the buzzer. I'm just not a fan of that. But I think this is where you got to start to value your offensive possessions. You really got to play defense at this point. Don't have a problem with the possession or the shot, really. I mean, that's where you want it from 2 feet away. You just got to start to convert.
So Cabot with the ball. It's number 3 for Cabot. That's Muse. Vance going to the top. Wildcats on defense. Cats still trail by 6, 35-41, 7:20 to go in the ball game. It's the difference between playing another day and turning your gear in tomorrow.
Yeah, winner of this gets Bryant, the overall number 1 seed.
And Buchanan pulls up something, it's like on his foot. He's got a little bit of a limp.
How great is it that we get the kids out here? They get to do all this stuff with us at tournament time. Nick interned for me this summer. I saw 2 of my other interns. One works for the Ladybacks, the other's one of the mascots, and then there's Nick.
What have you done lately?
Honestly, we got to ask ourselves, what have you really accomplished?
How did you fail Nick?
Yeah, I know. I let him down somehow. But I think it's great that the kids get. Nobody can hear you, so that's the key. Is that we have the microphones.
He's over there yelling, and nobody can hear him.
I think it's great that the kids get to come out and do this stuff. I mean, this is live television.
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
And to be honest, when you put us in behind the mics,
anything
there's
can
no
happen.
telling what
it's like
can
a
happen.
zoo. Three-point shot is off. Cats get the rebound. This is Jenkins. Jenkins will bring the ball across midcourt, set the offense up.
You know, you got a possession back. Now you got to convert.
Bishop down the bottom of Jenkins. Jenkins looking, get inside. He's going to pass it. Passes Pironi. Pironi drives the baseline. Jenkins again up off the glass. Good for two.
There you go. And Cabot, I think you're going to see them start to slow it down and see how much time they can take off on each possession. And that's an opportunity. If the team's willing to work the clock, I mean, they were effective when they were going up and down the floor.
Drives the line off the shoulder, out of bounds. They retain possession. I think that hit Bockelman's shoulder going out. Little touch and go for the ball. Cabot with the ball, top of the key, inbound pass. So Buchanan on the sideline, getting a little attention from the trainers. And there's a lane open, and they took it. 2 points off the
I think Woodard was looking for some help.
Yeah. So here comes Jenkins, 5:45 to go in the ball game, possibly the season. The Cats don't stomp on the gas. 37-43, Cats still trail. Down by 6 now. There's Bockelman. Bockelman to Pironi. Jenkins at the top. Slam the door on him, back out to Pironi. 5:15 to go in the game. Pironi drives, passes it. That is going to go against Cabot.
Well, the crowd from Cabot's upset, but you're inside. I mean, you're underneath the basket. I mean, you're not going to get that call.
Right.
I mean, if you're 5 feet into the lane, you get that call more often than not. But that far down, you'll never get that call.
5:13, 37-43. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Wildcats. He's Zach Arns.
I don't even get a title.
Riding shotgun. Buchanan back in, up for 3, short on the iron. Rebound is going to go to Cabot. The shot is deflected by Howard. Howard just basically said negatory. That's out of here.
You got to have somebody back there. You know, Cabot's had some success getting to the basket. You got to have that rim protector.
Scoop up. No good, but fouled. That'll go against Howard. Howard picks up his 3rd foul. He's carrying 2 points so far tonight.
Har-Ber has a history of dramatic comebacks. Remember last year down in North Little Rock, they were trailing Heritage at the end and got a game-winning basket, which I am constantly reminded of. So it's never over.
It's never over. Second shot is good. Here comes Buchanan and the Wildcats. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Over the top, Bockelman. Bockelman airmails that one. They're going to lose the handle on it. Cabot with the ball, bottom of your screen. That's Vance. To Rainey. Rainey's going to maneuver back up to the top of the key. Back down to the bottom. Just trying to kill time, out of bounds. Cats get it back.
Force the turnover, 4:14 to go. Plenty of time. You don't have to hurry. You don't have to rush. You have to be efficient.
Chris Boland's going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with him. Don't go anywhere. We got the 4th period coming at you right after this.
On the counter, finds a hole. Garrett inside the 5. Touchdown, Springdale. Shot good!
Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats!
you can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Wildcats, and as rare as Haley's Comet, Zach Arns, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs.
That would be me.
It's always nice to mic you up because every time they play the 70s or 80s and 90s rap songs.
Oh, I know every word.
Yeah, it's crazy. Buchanan drives off the glass, gets the 2 points.
There you go.
39-45, 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Pironi on defense there. Cats throwing it away. Cats get it back. Here's
All right,
Jenkins.
This is where you got to start to be efficient. You got a gift.
Springdale Today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards, and member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today, your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
Welcome back. Cabot with the ball. Going to be foul on Jenkins. Not exactly sure. I think we ran out of quarters on the broadcast here. Start pumping them into this thing so these guys can hear us.
Well, it's either that or we just nick. We got nicked.
It's hard to soar with the Eagles when you work with a turkey. We love them. These guys are absolutely fantastic. We're literally the weakest link in this whole deal.
There's no question.
3:18 to go in the ball game. 39-45. Cats with the ball and trailing by 6. Buchanan off the glass, 2, not enough.
That's a little out of control. It's at this point in the ball game, you got to start to you got to value your possessions.
Pironi on defense. Cabot with the ball. Pironi is going to pick up the foul there. That's his second foul. He's scoreless so far tonight. First shot is good. 7-point lead. The second shot is good. So Jenkins will throw it inbound for the Cats. Buchanan will bring the ball across midcourt. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Passes it off. Ball coming back to Buchanan. Bishop back to Buchanan. So Rainey will pick up a foul. First foul, 4 points for him tonight. Cats still have the ball. That's Jenkins. 2:40 on the clock. Jenkins to Bishop. Bishop's at the top. Down to Howard, back to Buchanan. 2:30 to go in the ball game. Buchanan looking for some help. He is going to get fouled. That is going to go.
Now you see Cabot making a conscious effort at this point to keep Nick out of the lane as much as they can. That's 4, and I mean they're going to come right back to him. They're going to let him fly. That's a nickel and dime foul.
So that will go against Pironi. 3 fouls for Pironi, scoreless so far tonight. Shot is short. There's Jenkins on the rebound for the Cats. Bring the ball. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Cats need to put some points on the board. Buchanan off the glass, picks up the 2 on the steal. 41-47, down by 6.
2-possession game, 2 minutes to play. You know Cabot's going to try and work as much clock as he can. Yep, there you go. There you turned him over.
So a little travel there. Ball gets back to the Cats. 1 minute, 51 seconds to go. So Woodard comes in. Bockelman in for the Cats. Jenkins, Buchanan, and Bishop on the court. Jenkins inside the lane, off the glass, nothing.
And that's going to be 5. That's Vaught's 5th personal, so he's going to go. I mean, he's their big.
Yep.
That's at a Hensel line. It's the 2 of them. That's it.
Coach Bolin over there huddling up with Buchanan, Pironi, Bishop, and Seawood. It's leaving Jenkins on at the free throw line. Jenkins has 11 points, make that 12. 4 fouls, though. Jenkins going to have to play smart basketball there. He's 1 whistle away from a bench. Needed that shot.
Miss. Still a 2-possession game.
Cabot with the ball, running it around, trying to kill as much clock as they can. And that is going to go against Bockelman. That's Bockelman's 2nd foul, scoreless so far tonight. That's going to send the Cats to the, Cabot to the line. Shot is good.
You can see what's happened here in the second half. We talked about it at halftime. The game was moving way too fast for Cabot. They've slowed this game down a ton. We were on pace to get 60 points, 65 points at halftime. I mean, both teams are barely going to clip 50 here in the second half. They have slowed this game down to a crawl.
So timeout. We're going to take it with them. 1 minute, 27 to go, 42-49. Wildcat basketball on the Wildcat Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats, riding shotgun in the trunk.
I can't be riding shotgun if I'm in the trunk.
Yeah, well, you are. You were in the front. Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. Who sings this song?
The Trogs.
There's literally 4 people on this broadcast that
and
would know that.
they were in the Trogs. The 4 people who knew it are actually the band members.
Great. The only way I know this song is from the movie Wild Thing. With not Wild Thing, Major League. Yeah.
Just eat your soft food and go back to what you're doing.
Take a nap here. Jenkins with the ball with the Cats. Looking for some help there. Pulls up for 2, shorts it. And Cabot gets a rebound.
You're going to see Har-Ber foul the rest of the way. Hope they miss some free throws and make your points back that way with 1:15 to go. I mean, Cabot, they've knocked down their free throws here in the second half.
Cabot at the line. Shot is good. (50-42), 1:15 to go. Second shot is good.
It's a 3-possession game. But you got to get to work. Start knocking your shots down pretty quick.
Down underneath. Pass is intercepted there. Stolen by Cabot. Vance with the ball.
And Jenkins can't foul or he's out. There you
That's
go.
going to go against Bishop. 55 to go. No good on that shot.
Need this one to rim out, keep it at a 3-possession game. Quick 3 and a timeout puts you in a good in good shape. Short
on the shot. Jenkins on the rebound.
And need the 3. And call the block.
So that is going to be a block against Jenkins. Jenkins 4 fouls and 12 points will go to the line. First shot is good. 43-51 with 49 to go. So Seawood comes in for the Cats and Pironi comes in. So Bockelman, Seawood, Jenkins, Pironi, and Buchanan. Second shot is good.
Got to foul quickly. Foul once you get over the timeline, but the 9 seconds go off the clock.
So that's number 3 foul for Buchanan. He's got 14 points. That's in at the line for Cabot. 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Cats 44, Cabot 51. They've been pretty solid the second half.
They have
the free
been,
throw line.
and that was one of the things we talked about. Free throw shooting could become an issue, and Cabot has certainly delivered here in the second half. Again, they average 53 a game, and they're going to be, with a free throw here, they hit their average for the season.
And here's 53. 38 seconds as the clock continues to dwindle down on the season for the Cats. Bockelman up for 3, off, no good. There's Woodard. Woodard on the turnaround, picks up 2. And we're going to get a timeout. 46-53 with 26 seconds left to go in the ball game. Wildcat basketball on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Hey, Nick, catch.
30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker here, riding the last 26 seconds into the end of the game with Zach Arns. Bockelman will foul.
Yep, quick foul. And what you're hoping for here is two misses and a quick three. Gets it to a 4-point game, and then you roll the dice and see what happens. But time is starting to run short for the Wildcats. There's the first miss.
Rare miss right there.
Yep. Cabot's in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Woodard, Jenkins, Bockelman, Buchanan, and there's Bishop down court for the Cats. Second shot is in. It is good the rough way. Here comes Buchanan. 20 seconds to go. Off the glass, good for two. 15 seconds, 48-54. And a foul.
Yep. 6-point game, 9.6 seconds to go.
So Buchanan will pick up his fourth foul. He's got 14 points tonight, tied with Jenkins, who's got 4 fouls and 14 points.
The symmetry amazing.
Yes. First shot good for Cabot. Second shot is good as well. So Buchanan, Jenkins. Jenkins pulls up for three. That shot is off. 2 seconds, they're gonna hold it, and that is gonna do it for the Wildcat basketball season as they fall 48-56, folks. It's been an absolute pleasure broadcasting for you this season on the Wildcat Sports Network. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins and Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, stay tuned. We've got more basketball from Springdale Bulldogs in just another hour and a half. Nick.